Joseph Brave Boy. We didn't talk about the Brave Boy twins there. Physical kids. Joseph Brave Boy is the anchor of the offensive line, I'm told, and he has a bright future, but you see them calming him down. And this personal foul, this is going to be big now. If it's on Ridgeview, it could have, in effect, killed the drive. If it's on Camden, it's going to put Ridgeview on the goal line.
I didn't see what the fracas was down the field. I was behind the play looking at the ball.
And it was way down the field.
It was.
Brave Boy is an offensive lineman. He was 15 yards downfield, 12 yards downfield. So a lot of this is not the deacon board right here. This is the usher board meeting right here. This one here is a little. Here's a little shorter maybe, but might be a little heated. They talking about the.
See, we have short usher. Maybe. Can you help? Can you help?
Yeah. They talking about first Sunday. They talking about first Sunday right now.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, the parking situation and people want to sit in their favorite seats. And they walk it back. Rich is retreating right here. This is going to be huge.
Yeah, I didn't see what exactly transpired down the field and how all that got started, but obviously this will go against Ridgeview, and this certainly does not help their cause as they are 17 down, getting late.
It's getting late in the evening.
That's right.
I won't call benediction quite yet, but it's getting
dead
close.
ball, personal foul or unsportsmanlike.
Take your mic off for that part. Wow, they back. Listen, Joe, they're back inside the 44-yard line. That's more than 15 yards.
Sure is.
Is that a 30-yard penalty? Personal foul and
unsportsmanlike.
A 30-yard penalty.
And all of that after the play, so the down will count.
And that's frustration.
Yep. That's what that is.
Coach Howard talked to his young man about the composure element. He's talking to the official right now. And it's fourth down, I think. The marker says fourth down.
Yeah, I mean, that's a post-play foul there. Down counts.
I mean, one thing they're gonna do, they're gonna keep playing hard. I think another note, Coach Howard bristled a little bit. He thought coming out of Dutch Fork game, he thought it was intimated his team didn't really give the greatest effort in the second half against Dutch Fork. He wanted to make sure that was known that was not the case. They're going to continue to play hard. So you'll see that again here now. And what they may do, they may punt.
I mean, this is fourth and Dusty Bend.
Yeah,
from where they are.
Dusty Bend.
You know where Dusty Bend is?
I do not, Joe. I'm about to learn. I love
yeah, that's what. I love learning the voice from above, K-Paz.
Yes,
that's where K-Paz.
K-Paz. Okay, listen.
Dusty Bend's about 3 miles.
Most of our crew can stay here after the game. I'm not that far away myself.
Dusty Bend is a pretty famous place too. I mean, people all over. You can address a letter to somebody in Dusty Bend, and that's it. You don't have to put anything else on it, and it's going to get there.
They just added 5 more yards. They walked back 5 more yards. They're going to walk to Dusty Bend. They're going to place the ball.
They're going to have to get to Dusty Bend, up where Robinson Hardware used to be. But.
My goodness. I would love to know the actual yardage. 38 yards, 4th and 38. It might be 43. This is a long-distance phone call, and this is not the greatest punt in the world. It's going to go out of bounds at about the 41-yard line. So, yeah, that's a strange turn of events there. The second half has not been kind to the Blazers. And Camden, shout out to Camden for making adjustments and coming out and grabbing this game, grabbing control of the game. Really, from once the fumble happened, they just really never let up. Offense has been just clicking.
Stacey, that was a turning point of this game. That fumble to start the second half, and again, you hate to kind of harken back. Aiden Keith was running as hard as he could. I mean, you're just fighting for yards, and that ball got poked out, and Camden was able to turn that into the go-ahead touchdown. And the Dogs have not looked back here in this second half, rather.
It's going to be Drakeford around the left side.
You want to stay in bounds there if you're Drakeford. No need to go out there. You just fall down, really.
He might have got snatched out around.
I think that's kind of what happened there, but you just want to keep the ball in bounds here. Now they are going to wind the clock.
Yeah.
So no harm, no foul.
No harm, no foul. Yeah, I don't know if it may be academic now, as they say.
I believe it kind of is. Next week both teams will be at home starting conference play. Ridgeview home to Westwood. Camden right back here against a good Rich and Northeast team with a great quarterback.
Oh, man. He hit the backfield, but the wrong guy hit the wrong guy. There's a good fake by Thompson, and Thompson did a good job getting some positive yards and staying in bounds.
Yes.
So, Noe Briggs back in the ball game. Made a tackle right there, so that's huge. He went out the game early. I believe that the PA man said 8. I'm gonna look on the field for Briggs. I doubt that was Briggs.
No, it wasn't. I don't.
Yeah,
the report we got was it wasn't real good.
Yeah, I think that was 5. That may have been Chris Grant over there. Yeah, Briggs. Yeah, I'm gonna give you an update on that. He took his pads off earlier, so he's not back in the game. So.
Amanda gave us the text update from downstairs.
Yeah, I hope that kid is okay. 2 men flanking Thompson. He's going to roll left. I don't think he ever really meant to pass that. Oh, big collision at the 45. But that kid has been impressive with his arms, his legs, his toughness. Thompson, again, a former safety. Took over from a guy who's going to be a legend here, Grayson White. And he's stepping in.
I don't know that there's going to be much doubt as to who our player of the game is going to be once it's announced in our post game. Wyatt Thompson has had a big-time game for these Dogs here tonight. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. It looks like they're going to.
Yeah, they just
try to draw it off, maybe.
Yeah, and they moved.
That's the second time Camden's done that tonight.
Yeah, and I'm not calling any names. Like, here's the same kid. Remember last time they did it for the same kid moved.
Yeah,
it's okay. Maybe probably a youthful mistake, but we got a moment here. Let me shout out. James Earl Jones, rest in peace, lost a legend, and Frankie Beverly.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Shout out. Loved the music, loved the vibe. Saw him when I was a kid and saw him a few times, and saw him last time in 2019. So we lost 2 legends this week. James Earl Jones, his voice was everything.
Camden always plays the Empire music when they do their march.
Yes.
You think of Darth Vader, you think of James Earl Jones and that voice.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Absolutely. You said amazing. Frankie Mays featuring Frankie Beverly.
Yep.
All your cookouts, your receptions, your wedding receptions, your events. A lot of celebrations. Frankie Beverly's going home, going to glory here. James Earl Jones, rest in peace to both of them. Big weekend, though, coming up here. We talked about events coming up on Watch Fox, and I know you saw my Cowboys. Speaking of Watch Fox, you saw my Cowboys on Watch Fox last week. You saw the world's greatest franchise last week. You saw them look dominant.
The Cowboys who hadn't won a playoff game.
There you go.
They hadn't won a playoff game since Reconstruction.
Do you see that? Oh, are we doing that now? Do you see that? The Saints and the Cowboys. That's crazy.
I'm sorry, I hadn't been to the NFC Championship.
I think the Cowboys have won a Super Bowl since the 49ers, and nobody talks about that.
The 49ers.
Isn't that interesting? I'm just saying. The 49ers get a little bit of that heat, too, right? Trey Howard going out to Christian Jackson, caught it with his hands, and stay in bounds and ease out. Wow, that's a little nice violent tackle that time. That is 4.
Just really hadn't had a chance to get it to Jackson the second half, Stacy. He was huge in that first half, a 77-yard kickoff return for a touchdown, also a 42-yard pass play that he scored on, but really has been shut down. This Camden defense and Wyatt Thompson, they've been the story in this second half.
And a little too late here with 3:23 to play for Ridgeview, but Camden deserves a lot of props. Trey Howard going out. This time it's going to be picked. Again, I can't get that number. That was a nice job. That is 6, I believe. Great job reading that. Kevon Edwards, a junior, another underclassman, making a play. Read it and went up like a center field and made that catch. And that brings about benediction time. It's time for the benediction.
I think it is, too. By the time of the invitation and the benediction.
Take your the last offering and get to the head to the buffet.
Yep, Edwards right there. Camden's 3rd turnover forced in the second half. Again, just can't say enough about what this defense has done. I mean, they got hurt a little bit. Some big played. Got big played some of that first half. But, again, Coach Hendricks and that defense, they went in and they figured some things out. And they are about 3 minutes plus from wrapping up their 3rd win of the season. And the first time they played Ridgeview again since 2005. And they're going to get the 2nd win all time against the Blazers.
First game, last time you said I think you wanted to play-by-play call for radio. And it was,
back in the day, I was the play-by-play radio voice for Camden High football.
Right. And that was a low-scoring game.
Low-scoring game.
This is quite the opposite. Quite the opposite this time.
That was back in the Jimmy Neal era.
Oh, some youngsters in the game now getting some love. There's a new running back right there. Let's get that number. I think it's a 16. Hard to read those. Gold on gray right there. That's Cameron Holman, a junior. Another underclassman. 69. According to my Southland, that's 69 combined points there. Camden the first down. Camden the first down. Camden heating and cooling, and they've been in the game a long time now. They've been keeping you comfortable in your home since 1956. Way back before Joe Cashin was born.
Yeah, not far, though.
Yeah, they weren't much before me either. First down give to young Holman again, the junior, getting some valuable experience. And Navi Boykin had himself a good game, too. He deserves a rest. Yeah, little guy there, you know, smaller guy there, but runs tough. All these backs have run physical. Kiefer Ridgely has run physical. So is Boykin.
I wonder if he's related to Roosevelt.
You know what?
No, because he has 2 L's in his name.
Okay. Rosie Holman.
Rosie.
That's my guy. We both know Rosie. I forgot about that.
We sure do. Classmate of mine.
Yeah,
great friend.
Yeah, yes. Outstanding basketball referee here.
Pretty sure Rosie has 2 L's in his name.
He does. I believe he does.
Yep.
That's Holman again with 1 L. And tell you what, Camden won't get him the L tonight.
No, that's a good one. They will not pick up the L. They'll be dishing one out.
Handing one off.
Yep.
And again, that run, I mean, it was back and forth. Ridgeview scored first, went up 6-0. Camden comes back with 14 unanswered. Ridgeview comes back with 14 unanswered to go up 20-14. Camden goes up 21-20. Ridgeview goes up 26-21. And the seesaw battle stopped after Camden took the next lead. They have not given it back.
Nope.
They ran away and hid.
Great job by the Dogs tonight.
Yes.
They rose to the occasion and got a big non-conference win as they look ahead to region play next week.
Nobody eating these dogs.
Nope. They're the ones feeding tonight.
Tackle for loss. Holman in the backfield. That's an eating. I meant beating. Beating these dogs.
There you go.
Solid loss on the play. And Holman, again, the young man is coming in and running tough. Good job by Ridgeview with a surge that time. But it's going to be 4th down, it looks like, according to our yard marker down here. And they're going to keep the offense in.
Camden will run one more play, and if they get stopped, Ridgeview might have time for one play.
Yeah.
And this game will be over, and we'll go out of the field.
Absolutely. We got to give out some accolades first, of course. We got our play of the game, Mark Brown play of the game, and our Atkins Law Firm player of the game coming up here in just a moment or so. And now we have delay of games.
Yep, that's what it'll be.
The clock all the way down to 20 to make sure. They want to make sure.
Dead ball, delay on the offense, 5 yards.
I love the ref audio tonight. I love a good, clean ref audio feed like that, and they have figured that out in the truck, and well, that is good to hear that.
Yeah, it really is good. I like that. Makes everything better. A quick kick right there, and nobody's back there. So by the time this ball bounces dead, it's going to be very little time on the clock, maybe 10 seconds. And that's what it is. They blow it dead with 10 on the clock. Ridgeview, as you mentioned, starts on. And they have Westwood next week, and I think they have Spring Valley the week after that. So they'll start region play. The team's right there in their school district. The next 2 weeks. Next week, I mentioned earlier, we'll be at Fairfield Central, their homecoming Friday night, taking on Newberry. It should be a good matchup. Demetrius Davis, a buddy of mine, the head coach down at
over E.K. McClendon Stadium.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've been over there.
Yep. Shout out to my boy, Dr. J.R. Green, retired from there last year, but while he was on his watch, they got a field house built out there, so it looks good. Looks a lot different out there than it did back in the day. They got a field house out there a few years ago. And they haven't been on our airwaves, I believe, in about 5 or 6 years. We were supposed to be on a few years ago, and COVID had a game moved, and we didn't get to do that game versus Lower Richland. Boy, Keith took a huge hit on that run. He bounces up, but that's a huge pop by Camden. The last play of the ball game, and we're going to step away and got some accolades to give out when we come back. Shout out to Camden with that 43-26 win on the FNR Game of the Week. Stay with us. We'll come back with more after this.
The National Desk. Context and perspective from America's news now.
Am I getting a dose of toxic chemicals just by eating this food?
Follow-up investigative reports
from the National Desk.
The connection to China and our food supply.
Choose America's News now, each weeknight from the National Desk.
The National Desk Weekend Edition, tonight at 12:30 a.m.
Friday Night Rivals Trophies and Awards are brought to you by Northeast Trophies and Awards, supplying the Midlands trophies since 1976.
I was in the company truck and they hit me from the back, hit and run, and it messed up my back. Well, I couldn't work anymore. First lawyer I hired wasn't listening or caring. I knew I needed an attorney that would care for me. That's why I made the transition from the other attorney. I'm so glad that I found Stewart Law Office. Brent genuinely care about his client. I mean, and they fight for you. I would recommend him to anyone.
I am glad I'm here because it's really helping me.
I have a lot of things I want to do.
I like being in charge of others.
My confidence has really built up since I've been here.
This place has showed me, like, it's not good to run from your education.
It's a really great place. You got people here that are willing to help you.
It's something that's going to get you through every day. It's just something you have to have. And they're making it possible for me because if I wasn't here, I would not be in high school.
Friday Night Rivals Trophies and Awards are brought to you by Northeast Trophies and Awards, supplying the Midlands trophies since 1976.
Welcome back here in the aftermath. Camden 43-26 home field win here at Zip Stadium over the Blazers of Ridgeview High School. Both teams last game before heading into Regent Play. Stacey Huff, Joe Cashin up here with you. We'll be joined by Amanda Poole here shortly. And we got some accolades to give out here. We'll begin with our player of the game. It is, Joe, tell them who it is. Joe.
That's Wyatt Thompson. I mean, there's nobody else to really talk about here. Watch him on the quarterback draw. He's able to scamper ahead of the 10 to the 15, and look at him. He's going to run it here, and he's going to throw it here. Little play of the game, pass right. 4th and 19, Trayvon Wright, 31 yards. That scored a touchdown. You watch him on the 12-yard score right there. Here goes Wyatt Thompson again. 47 yards here on this scamper after a Ridgeview turnover. He's able to run all the way down inside the 10. They're able to cash that in for a third quarter touchdown. And I think we've seen the play. We're going to show it to you once again. Here's Thompson back in the pocket. He's going to hit Trayvon Wright, dragging over the middle to the left. This, again, was a 4th down and 19 play. It was Camden's first score of the night. Got them on the board. And that's your play of the game as Camden went on with a 17-point win.
That was the Mark Brown play of the game, as a matter of fact. Shout out to Mark Brown for giving you that. Your dedicated injury lawyers, Mark Brown Law Firm with the play of the game, and Atkins Law Firm with the player of the game, which was Wyatt Thompson. Wyatt Thompson with over 300 combined yards, 179 on the ground, very impressive, 143 in the air, and counted for 3 touchdowns. Let's go down to the field with Amanda and some jubilant Bulldogs from Camden High School and Coach Remp. What's up, y'all?
What is that?
Can you wear Amanda?
Thank you, Stacey. Obviously very excited about the win here with Coach Rimpf. Coach, you guys came out in that second half. Your defense really responded. What did you see?
Yeah, really proud of our guys. Second half, shut them out. Beat them 23-0 in the second half. Really proud of our defense. That's a great offense. We caused turnovers, made plays. Offense was steady. Scored 3 touchdowns second half. Really proud of these guys. They had a great game.
You said the message for this season was new challenges, but same expectations. How did you guys meet those expectations tonight?
Expectations to win at Zimp. We were able to get that done. New challenge. We never played Ridgeview since we've been here. Never played them, so new challenge for that. We're excited. It's a 5A team we just beat at Zimp. I'm thrilled for these guys. Great win. Great win.
Well, congratulations, Coach. You guys won our game of the week.
Shout out to Coach Rump. Congratulations to the Camden Bulldogs on that victory, and they get that trophy tonight. Thank you, Amanda, for your work downstairs. Shout out to everyone for tuning in. Joe Cashin, my broadcast partner, Amanda Poole on the sideline, K-Pass, and all the folks in the truck, all the great staff and equipment folks and camera folks we have here. We thank all of them. Of course, we have some great sponsors we want to talk to you about as well, as Camden takes it tonight over Ridgeview. Promotional consideration, of course, and thanks to Sonic, Stewart Law Offices, South Carolina National Guard, Columbia Police Department, Cameron Heating and Air, Atkins Law Firm, Mark Brown Law Firm, Jim Hudson Automotive, Michaelis Mattress, Blue Cross Blue Shield, MUSC, Lexington Medical Center, and Palmetto Pride. Next week, as I mentioned, we'll be in Winsboro, South Carolina, Fairfield, taking on Newberry in their homecoming night there. We'll see you there. Enjoy your sports weekend. On behalf of all the folks here, I am Stacey Huff saying good night and see you next week on the Sonic Friday Night Rivals High School Football Game of the Week. We in year 10. Good evening, everyone.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. Try the all-new Double Sonic Smasher and at a half-price drink in the app.
At Atkins Law, we believe who you hire matters, but don't take our word for it. Hear it from our clients.
From the front desk to the paralegals answering my questions to the one I have in my back, I couldn't ask for a better team of professionals.
From my first phone call to meeting Joe in person, I knew I was going to be in good hands.
Holly has a great practice, and her various experiences brings tons of knowledge to each of her clients.
Remember, who you hire matters.
In the capital city, there's a place where diversity isn't just a word, it's a guiding principle. At the Columbia Police Department, women aren't just breaking barriers, they're setting new standards. From patrolling the streets and leading police operations to helping crime victims, they're proving that strength knows no gender. Because here at CPD, diversity isn't just celebrated, it's a way of life. Within our ranks, you'll find more than a career. Find your center and join the Columbia Police Department.
Our generation has a choice. Turn away from the world's problems or chase them down. We refuse to sit back and watch them pass us by. Watch us fly ahead. Rise to every challenge and overcome anything. Watch us become the next greatest generation.
The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. Try the all-new Double Sonic Smasher and at a half-price drink in the app.
At Palmetto Pride, we know we have a choice. The choice for a cleaner South Carolina. And it's an easy one at that. Don't litter. No grand gestures or heroic efforts here, but the outcome still has monumental impacts. When it comes to our state, every choice counts and every action matters. From the great outdoors to parks next door, from Main Street to your street. All it takes is a little bit of pride to keep South Carolina beautiful.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
They say you can't put a price on fun, but at Sonic, fun is exactly $1.99 for your favorites like the quarter-pound double cheeseburger. So take that, they. The Fun 99 menu, always $1.99 each.